Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, grab your phone, scroll Instagram, brush your teeth, make coffee, check emails, and before you even realize it, your entire day has already been scripted. But here's the kicker. You didn't write that script. Your habits did. Now, let me ask you something. What if I told you that 95% of everything you do, think, and feel each day isn't a conscious choice, but a habit? Yeah, basically, your brain is running on autopilot like Netflix, just playing the next episode without even asking. Scary? Kinda. But also powerful, because if habits control 95% of your life, and you learn how to control your habits, then boom, you literally control your life. So, in this video, we're diving deep into the science of habits. Why your brain loves autopilot mode, how habits secretly shape your identity and future, and most importantly, how to rewire them to create the life you actually want. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at brushing your teeth or scrolling TikTok the same way again. Let's start with a simple truth. Your brain is lazy. Don't take it personally, mine too. Every brain is. See, thinking burns a lot of energy. That 3-pound lump of fat and electricity inside your skull? It's only 2% of your body weight, but uses 20% of your energy. So, what does your brain do to save energy? It creates shortcuts, patterns, automatic behaviors we call habits. That's why you don't have to relearn how to tie your shoes every morning. That's why you can drive home from work and barely remember the trip. That's why your hand magically opens the fridge at midnight even though you swore you weren't hungry. Here's a fun fact. According to research from Duke University, around 45 to 50% of your daily actions are habits. But if you zoom out, adding the subconscious routines, emotional patterns, and thought loops, neuroscientists estimate 95% of your daily life is basically habitual. Crazy, right? We like to think we're making choices, but most of the time, we're just following scripts. Let me ask you, when was the last time you really thought about which shoe you put on first? Or did you just do it? That's the hidden power of habits. They run the show while you think you're in charge. All right, now here's where it gets interesting. If habits control so much of your life, how exactly do they do it? It all comes down to a loop. Cue, routine, reward. A cue triggers your brain. A routine is the action you take. And a reward is what your brain gets out of it. Example. Cue. You're stressed. Routine. You grab a bag of chips. Reward. Temporary comfort. Congrats. You've just installed a habit. Here's the twist. Your brain doesn't care if it's a good habit or a bad one. It just wants efficiency and reward. That's why it's so easy to fall into scrolling TikTok for hours, but so hard to start a workout routine. Now, let's go deeper. Habits don't just control what you do. They control who you are. Think about it. Your identity is basically just a collection of habits. You're a reader because you read often. You're healthy because you eat well and exercise. You're always late because, well, you know. Every habit is like a vote for the kind of person you are becoming. And here's where it gets emotional. Most people spend their entire lives trapped by habits they never consciously chose. Waking up and checking their phone first thing. Drinking every weekend because that's just what we do. Putting off dreams because procrastination is a default loop. It's like being stuck in a self-driving car that keeps taking the same wrong exit. And you're just sitting in the back, thinking you're the driver. But don't worry, we're not going to leave you stuck in that loop. Here's the good news. If habits control 95% of your life, then hacking your habits is the ultimate cheat code. So how do you do it? Let's break it down. 1. Awareness is everything. You can't change a habit you don't see. Start by noticing your patterns. Ask yourself, what do I automatically do when I'm bored, stressed, Tired? 2. Replace, don't erase. Your brain hates a vacuum. You can't just quit a habit, you have to replace it. Instead of late night snacking, drink water or stretch. Instead of doom scrolling, read a page of a book. 3. Start small, really small. Your brain resists massive change, but it loves tiny wins. Want to start working out? Do one push-up. Sounds stupid, but it tricks your brain into showing up. 4. Stack your habits. Use what you already do as a trigger for a new habit. Example, after I brush my teeth, I'll meditate for 2 minutes. After I pour coffee, I'll write one sentence. 5. Redefine your identity. Don't say, I'm trying to quit smoking. Say, I'm not a smoker. Your habits follow your identity. Change the story, and the actions will follow. And here's the kicker. Once you take control of a few key habits, the ripple effect is massive. Your brain rewires. Your confidence grows. Suddenly, you're not on autopilot anymore. You're the one flying the plane. So here's the million-dollar question. If habits control 95% of your life, are you going to keep letting old habits write your story? Or are you going to start designing the habits that design your future? Because remember, every single action you repeat is a vote for the person you're becoming. And if you're ready to start casting better votes, hit that subscribe button right now. Here on Reality Flux, we break down the science of the mind, habits, and reality itself, so you can stop living on autopilot and start living with intention. So don't just watch this and go back to scrolling. Make this your first new habit. Subscribe. Your future self will thank you.